And that should be working. Hello and welcome to Fair Rugby on Fair Sports. Apologies for being late. We have had kickoff. We actually got stuck in traffic, so it's all been a bit of a flurry. But we are live for the final two URC matches before Christmas, and then two more matches afterwards for the new year. Last couple sort of wrapping up the year, and we are 5 minutes into Sharks versus the Lions. Edel van der Merwe once again making a very big try-saving effort there. It's been a good start for the Sharks. We are down in Durban. Looks pretty festive down there. It's a 5 o'clock kickoff here, beginning of the weekend. So just going to sort of settle in really and get going here. Yeah, I want to know what you guys are thinking about. How you guys been? It's been a while since I've been on you, so it's cool to be back. It's cool to be back. We're going to resume with the scrum here. On the 5-meter lines, right deep in their territory. Johnny Leviskakne looked like himself and Pimpy were going to go all the way, but Sharks was butchering that early on in the first sort of 7 minutes here. Big scrum needed here for the Lions. As a foot in from Grant Williams, the ball's gone behind. I think this will be a 22. Yeah, they're coming with Grant Williams' hand there. So just sort of settling in here. As I said, it's been a bit of a flurry. And traffic has been a bit of a nightmare there. We're trying to get back here. So, yeah, a bit of a late start. But we'll settle in. We'll settle in. Plenty of time to get into the match. We'll be live for this match as well as for Stormers taking the Bulls, the match after this. Jordan Andrews to the restart there. Down the throat to Kern Bosch. He goes inside to Pepsi Buthelezi, captain of the Sharks today. Who straightens and is met well and is eventually brought down. Good carry from the number 8 there. Got with his quick ball to Kern Bosch. Put a Chamberlain coming at first receiver. Coming back inside Kern Bosch up to Koran Kobler. Now Jans van Rensburg. Brought down eventually by Bernard Joker, but a penalty for offside for the Sharks. Kern Bosch getting away from Ruan Fenter, cutting inside, eventually being brought down by Willem Alberts. Let's captain the first receiver, puts his head down, brought down by Brad North Knuckle. Lions captain, pump it up from Grant Williams. Macaluma Pimpy finding himself in field. Nabuda Chamberlain back inside. Seeking was a Noche, running big angle there. That's to the big JP Smith. Presents it well, though. It's a quick ball here for Grant Williams. Goes to Carly Sadi, pops up to Kern Bosch. Kern Bosch 2. Ryan Jans van Rensburg. He gets away from Jonker. Inside to Mapimpi. Mapimpi goes in. That's shambolic defending. It's Rainer Jonker who doesn't miss the tackle. He missed the tackle. The Sharks punished the Lions. It did kind of look like it was coming for the last few minutes. But, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, one-on-one tackles, you miss those. And we're always going to be in big trouble, aren't you? Yeah, I mean, it's just as simple as a missed tackle, and there's plenty of sporting the inside. Can't miss those tackles. Cannot miss those tackles. The Lions are already missing Henkoff and Veek, who has been so good in situations like that in terms of his one-on-one defending. And there we go, an opportunity over here. So, first of all, big shout out to Bet Codes who are up high on the stream. If you would like to win a free bet, then go and predict the score, and you can win a free bet here. Putting the link in the description there. I'm going to pin it as well. So, go to that page, and you can win yourself a free bet. We get a poll going. Who will win this match? Kern Bosch, left-hand side. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. It is good. He does add the extra 2. And the Sharks, good start, gets even better. It's Ryan Jans van Rensburg. He's running with a lot of purpose. Gets his head down. Gets past Ryan York. Maximum Pimpy's been looking for work. He's running the inside support line. He's got the easiest of runnings after, I wouldn't say butchered a try. It was a good intervention by Ed van der Merwe, but probably an opportunity that Pippi should have buried. Pace Buthelezi under that restart there, being brought down by Willem Alberts and Kieran Horn. Grant Williams taking his time for the return. Grant Williams looking to find touch. Does find touch. It's very bright over there, so difficult to see what's going on, but I'm just going to see her underneath it. And do we say, let's go Sharks? Doesn't say Sharks, but 12. Mark Downey said, cold day here, minus 22 degrees. Nah, I'm out for that. Nice little inside ball there from Maurice Lowe to Manuel Stuka. Getting a good game line advantage there. Sending the hammer now to Willem Alberts. Willem Alberts working hard. Needs 3 people to bring him down. Good go for ball as well. Now Asnatin Kabakanya lost the ball forward. Just as things were starting to look good. And another mistake creeping in. Yeah, poor carry there from Kabakanya. Holding the ball in the wrong arm. And Ryan Svenensberg just dislodging it as he goes with the tackle. So will be a scrum now. Sharks 10-meter line. Opportunity for Kabakanya trying to redeem himself up against Thomas Toy. JP Smith up against Carlos Sardi, former Lions prop, of course. His first game against his old side. Vincent Tuka ruled out late just before the game, so will not play the game here. Will not meet his brother in a Lions jersey. He was on the side of the scrum in the number 6 jersey. It's a good hit there. Pretty even scrum at the moment. Colin Williams going down the left-hand side. Puts onto his left boot. Michael Pimpi's after it. And Henderson does well to get back. It comes off. It will be a Sharks line-out. Bit of a foot race there. And Henderson's doing very well to keep up with the likes of Pimpy, who was rearing after it. But that's Grant Williams for you. Such an exciting scrum. I saw a bit of space. Took and went. Chandler now says, Emilio Esedom is not so fun anymore. We haven't had one in ages, actually. So, yeah, I mean, it's been a while. It's actually been a while since we've seen it. Mark Dunphy. Oh, well, thank you very much. Have a great Christmas. Thank you so much. Yeah, I might actually have a beer tonight. You never know. That's really appreciate that. That's it's the first time I've had to be chatting a while. So, thanks so much, Mark. I don't think you need to worry about your cold beers at minus 22 degrees, but I will certainly go and find a cold one. I've actually just come off the golf course, which is why I was stuck in traffic. So, didn't even have time to have a beer afterwards. So, I need to go and have that post-round beer at some point in this evening. Maybe we'll have it in the second half. But good Maul defense so far here from the Lions. Sharks pretty staying. Now they're going towards the right-hand side. Looking to run away. Comes away to Dan Euster. Somebody's over it, though, but the ball's available to Grant Williams. Thomas Toy. Now Jordan Hendrickson driving the second prop sideways. He keeps going. Is Thomas Toy still going? They're just meters out now, Sharks. Pick up and go. Penalty advantage as well. Slow ball here. Penalty advantage for the Sharks. Ball is out. Ball is out, chaps. Listen, man. The ball was out there. Got an advantage. Spinning around the tackle. Very well met in the tackle there by Asnatin Kabakanya. You're going to take more than that to get past the big lad. Now Grant Williams. Ryan from Rensburg, the obvious target. There goes himself. Ryan from Rensburg. Good tackle there, but the ball's been ripped in the tackle. Desperate defense here. Grant Williams now looking on the inside. Kroblar's lurking. As is Pepsi Buthelezi. Goes Pepsi Buthelezi. Good defense here. Good defense. Many a phase. Here's penalty advantage though. Not over the line there. Just short. Still really good defense here, but still penalty advantage. Now they go to the back line. Inside ball, Kieran Bosch, and straight over. Buddha Chamberlain goes over. For Pete's sake. I left the golf course without beers to come and watch the Lions. Can see 2 early tries. What a waste. I could be drinking beer. And instead I'm watching the Lions. Can see 2 early tries. Really poor. Buddha Chamberlain, player of the match apparently. That's what they've come up there. Wow, it's an early call. An early shot. I mean, it's interesting. Kieran Bosch sucking the man in. Reynard Jonker just absolutely nowhere, to be honest. Lions didn't need those 2 SA games because they stand our chance against PST. They need points on the URC log. Yeah, we need to get at least a bonus point here tonight. Just got to keep ticking over. We can't afford any, like, no-point games. You know, even if you're going to lose with a bonus point, try to score 4 tries. I mean, if you can try and lose with 2 bonus points every time, you actually can cook for a while. Dylan says, Steve, do you remember the Cheetahs Bulls Curry Cup final where they shared the trophy, I think, 2006? I know it more from, like, highlights than I actually remember it, to be honest. I mean, I was, what, like, 8 years old at the time, if that? No, I was older than that. 2006, I must have been about 9, 10. So I don't remember it like there and then, but I remember watching highlights and stuff again. Obviously, I know of it. Show fast. It should be interesting. The law enforcement announced yesterday with shot clock and reduced TMO, etc. World Rugby announced. Yeah, very keen to see how they kind of speed up the game because games are taking far, far too long, and I've been complaining about it for a while. So glad to see that things are being done as Kieran Bosch hooks that and goes left. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake on myself on the moment. We're back, boys. Yeesh. Well, we'll take those. That is bizarre. Jean-Andre Labuskakny, well, he hangs his head in shame. That's a horrible mistake. And Edel van der Merwe is caught to capitalize. I mean, the restart gone towards the right side as Hendrickson. This guy, he's always in a bad position, trying to catch him above his head. Fumbles at 4. Edel van der Merwe there, puts it on the boot, over the line, dives on it, says, thank you very much. We'll bring that deficit back down. And off we go. Oh, thank you very much. It's a bit of a gift. A little Christmas present there from Jean de Labuskakny. And we appreciate a good Christmas present, don't we? Jean says, what happened to the Curry Cup? Don't miss it at all. Sharks win by 37, says Hunter. Jez, how progressive having a lady ref? It's not progressive. She's phenomenal. She's our best ref in the country by a country mile. And that's gone straight through the middle. So it's a 5-point game. Whoop, whoop. Sean says, as long as there's no WWE move by Sharks winger, yo, Werner Koch. Bringing out the moves. Yeah, Shane, not enough Scupney has absolutely butchered that. Got himself in such a bad position. Edwin van der Merwe, ever the man to take advantage. Right, restart. Don't do it, John Labuskakny. Yeah, well taken as Jordan Hendrickson. Pumps it back down for field. Now Chamberlain in the fullback jersey where he's sort of becoming quite accustomed to these days. Puts to the boot. It'll be a test for Snell and the Humber. Takes it well. Tackled by Paceford Laser, but the ball is available for Andres Kutsia and it's scrum half. Now Asenat and Klabakanya. Absolute unit of a man. We need a scrum half here, lads. So there's and then Humber popping up. Darren Landsberg asked to give us a bit of space for him. Now the Humber goes to the boot. Ewan Horn is chasing. Ewan Horn will go up. No, it's Reynard Jonker rather. And it balls back the Lions side. Knock on. Oh, played the advantage. We had it. Or unless it was a double knock. Jakob Osaka is onto the park as well. Early on from PJ Buerta. Not sure what happened there, but we'll try and find out. Good pressure being applied there by Kieran, Reynard Jonker into the side for Henk van Beek, who has had a bit of a small knock. Should be okay for next week, hopefully. Yo, I'm pummeling the water here. I've literally been I've been on the golf course bushwhacking my way around 18 holes. Oh, I played terrible golf today. So hopefully the Lions will give me a bit of a Christmas present because I need it. I need it. Because the handicap definitely be going up after the day. How's everybody's festive season going, by the way? For me, it's been a lot of work. A lot going on behind the scenes here, which is why we haven't been as active. Marius Low off the back foot. It's a nice solid carry. It's a big hit on him. But a solid enough carry there. Inside ball there to Manage Tuka. And then Hamba. Going to that's now to Clavicania. Good take by him. Available from Nahamba. He goes back to Hendrickson, who's in the pocket. And Hendrickson goes into the air. Launches it downfield. It should be pretty comfortable from a Pimpy, who does mark it as well. I'll be saying Lions are looking bad. I'm just here to see. Sean said they decided all 4 SATs play on Friday, so they can have a Christmas weekend. I think quite a few of the teams are playing. Well, some of them are playing Saturday. But I think they want to have 2 SA derbies here. They want to play here today as well as next weekend. When's that 31st? That New Year's Eve. Yeah, Saturday. Next week Saturday. I think it's probably I don't know if it's a fan thing or I don't know why are we not playing. We could have had Christmas Eve rugby. I don't think people would have really appreciated it. I suppose the Friday night, 23rd, kind of makes sense. Not the worst time. What's going on there now, by the way, chaps? Oh, you didn't tap it. Oh, my word. That is such a rookie error. Right, big opportunity here. Big opportunity here. Mapimpi guilty of not tapping it and then giving it up. So it will be a line scrum just outside the 5 meter. Come on, the lads. Big scrum here. Get somebody diving down the corner. Or under the poles. Wouldn't mind either. Didn't say hoping to get my preemie baby boy out of the NRC on Sunday and bring him home. Hope because Patel good fit. Well, all things crossed, you didn't really hope that they get all that sorted. So thoughts to you and the family. Congratulations, by the way. Yeah, hopefully everybody's home for Christmas. Marius Low. Marius, you got yourself, mate. I mean, if you just put a conviction there. Hey, ball. Penalty for offside. That's so basic. Offside from Marius Low. That's very frustrating. So just got a PS5 and some cash for Christmas. You're banging. Breaking out the PS5s. I need golf balls. Right, that's a pretty poor line. That's gonna be. It must be skewed, but he managed to come away with it anyway. Go, Emmanuel! Go yourself, mate. He's eventually wielded my pace lazy. No, but go back for the skew line out. Go back for the skew line out, though, Amy. Marius Low off his feet, but it's a skew line out, and that's really annoying. Because, yes, there's an infringement there, but there should have been a knock-on advantage. That was the first breakdown. There was no advantage being gained. Should go back for the scrum. We should go back for the scrum. Sean say, what do you think of the first 2 rounds of the European Cup and Challenge Cup? I quite enjoyed them, actually. I didn't get to watch as much as I'd like to, so I'm hoping that next time, the next couple of rounds I'll be have a bit more time to be able to watch all of them. But yeah, I thought it was quite cool. I enjoy them. I think the South African teams will be quite chuffed with their performances. Every team has got to win at least one win. Inside ball there, Willem Albert's wrapping up Johan Mansfield and Rensburg, who does look full of energy. Does start make me worry when he does start playing like this, because I've seen what he can do firsthand. Running good line out there, but a lock-on coming from Johnny Loves-Cockney. Now the counter-attack. Now Ange Coetzee goes to the boot. Butter Chamberlain is retreating. Kieran Horn is providing a good chase. Chamberlain goes inside to Mapimpi. Mapimpi trying to get around. Ange Coetzee trying to get around him, but it eventually brought up. Just past the halfway line. Grant Williams popping up. They've got numbers here to the Sharks. Good hands needed. Hiron Andrews comes inside, but Jordan Henson does wrap him up. Kieran Horn doing well to slow the breakdown a little bit. Now Curran Bosch. Best Buthelezi. Managed Tuka making the tackle, but Buthelezi making good progress. Good speed from the Sharks. Renner Koch coming inside, getting a bit involved. Now Curran Bosch, not too much on, so decides to go to the boot. Edel van der Merwe's got a bit of time. It's a fumble from him. Now he's going to try to run himself out of trouble. He's putting down the hammer. Gets up towards the 22. Runs the rest, run to a bit of support. So Nahamba will have an opportunity here to clear. Brand Cobbler's taking a bit of a knock. Pops it up to Asanati and Klabakanya. It's outside, so we'll be able to find touch. Now Nahamba goes straight up in the air. Oh, it's a big tackle on Chamberlain. It's a good take from him, though. Now Grant Williams looking for runners. Finds Thomas Toy. Marius Lowe trying to rip the ball from him. Williams now to Bosch. Bosch to Mapimpi. Mapimpi, you've seen him a lot inside the field. Loves-Cockney putting his head down. Brought down by Andrews Coetzee. Mapimpi now at scrum off. Curran Bosch goes to Ewerster. Couple of phases of this now for the Sharks. Popping up short to Lukanya. Goes back to Williams. Good interplay between the two. He was looking for an off-play back to Lukanya, but couldn't quite find it. Now Stukabos Noche off the back. Gets away from the Humber. Brought down by JP Smith. Darren Landsberg having a go there, trying to slow things down. Does successfully slow things down. Now, Lukanya pops it up to his captain, Pes Buthelezi. He's hit hard on the tackle by Klabakanya. Grant William wants to go down towards the left, asks for a couple of runners, gives it to Carly Sardi. Gets an old welcome back present from his former teammates. Now Williams goes to Thomas Toy. Thomas Toy to Curran Bosch. Curran Bosch to Lukanya Mapimpi. Mapimpi chips to their head. Not sure it's the right option. And Hendrickser drops to his left boot. Doesn't find the best touch, but does well to cover it. But nice intensity all of a sudden. The game's picked up a little bit. The pace of the game seems to be going. Jean we'll check here when they Hector they start spraying the ground for pens. It kind of makes sense, to be fair. Works for soccer, so you might as well just... Johnny Nels saying Sharks beat Harlequins and Bordeaux Bagels, so crazy good start for them. James saying good intensity between both teams. Sharks getting like 2-second rucks here. There was some complaints over the crowd side of the stadiums over the Champions Cup. Yeah, look, I think it was. I mean, it's early days, to be fair. I think this format does need a change. A lot of people complaining about the format. So maybe that if that does change, then that might help the stadium attendances. I know that Munster versus Sharks. Who's playing Sharks? Harlequins versus Sharks. I think it could be Quins versus Sharks. Is actually sold out for the return fixture. So that's good to see. And Kabakanya is like an elephant. Yeah, he's huge. Yeah, Sharks line, PJ Buerta. Not really surprised he's losing his lineouts. Got my phone on me. This is horrendous. Good to see I'm back, 100%. How do you feel about the Lions beating Stade Francais? Well, look, I know it wasn't their strongest side, but just very chuffed about that. Get that one win under the belt. Should have beaten Dragons. Should be 2 for 2. But one win, one draw. Not the worst start. You go and find one win overseas, and you can get yourself into that the knockout stages. And once you get there, hey, knockout rugby, whatever happens, happens. Vernon Cockdale receives some treatment. Looks like he's going to continue though. Right, so half an hour into the game, we're seeing 12 points to 7. The Sharks are on the doorstep, though, however. With a lineout here, which hasn't been there, had the best of times at the lineouts. It's another messy one, but Loveskakne eventually managed to hold the pace. Lazy popping up to Jooster, who's brought down, well, half brought down by Nahamba. And the job is completed by Willem Alberts. Grant Williams pops it up to Carly Sadi. Big defense needed now from the Lions. Grant Williams goes to Sycamores in Noche. Now pick up and go on Thomas Toy. JP Smith riding the shoulder there. Just short. And I think the ball's popped up and they're going to go over. They'll hold that up, hold that up, hold that up. Thank you very much. Ah, for what, Amy? Come on, man. So many offside penalties. Well, that seems a bit harsh. I don't think JP was offside there. Well, calling for a scrum here. Yeah, and Joost, I think he's going to achieve a bit of treatment. Alright, so we have a water break here, which we won't be seen as in a couple of weeks' time, which is good to see. A 91% win prediction for the Sharks. That's a bit harsh. I mean, they're only 5 points ahead. Yes, I understand that it's home ground advantage, but 91% win prediction. Lions given a 7% chance of winning with a 5-point deficit after half an hour. That's harsh. I think it gets harsh. Anybody else think it's harsh? I don't know what kind of metrics you're putting up there. Okay, PJ Boerter will not come back in the field. They have just confirmed it. Right, big scrum needed, lads. Scrums go down. We have to have a reset here. That higher is the plea from Amy Barrett Toron. I said I think the best referee in the country. Personally. Come on, lads. Big scrum coming in now, and Butler's breaks off the back. He's just short though. Williams goes back to Carly Sardi. He makes hard in the tackle. The balls come loose. Forward, come on! Good defense, good defense. Yes, the lads. Yeah, boy, the lads. Good defense there, chaps. Just hang in there. Hang in there. Yeah, clear knock on there from Dan Euster. We'll have another scrum. Hopefully we'll be able to clear. Yeah, just get to half time with the score line. Back your fitness here, chaps. You guys train at altitude. Have the fitness. Take it as deep as possible. You don't have the best benches, but there are a couple of impact players in the likes of Jaco Creel, Johnny Lombard coming on. Steve Tolle, the GOAT. But, yeah, look, Sharks do have some nice players to bring on the likes of Sia Khaleesi, Jaden Henderson, Lana Cornier, Ben Tapawai. We do have a couple of X-Factor type players. Come on, JP, is the call. I back the call. Come the JP. Come the RP. Yeah, nice and solid, lads. Nice and solid. Towards the right-hand side, Hendricks up. Not looking for touch, just boots it straight down the middle. We go down the throat of Buta Chamberlain. That's what Buta decides to do. Steps on the inside. Somebody needs to bring him down. Brought down by Marius Lowe. Who gets up and very good counter from Marius Lowe. And turnover. Marius Lowe. What can he do? Super low. Turnover ball there. Now Anish Kutsia. Well, comes straight off the head of Brand Croplon. Kieran Horn there. Cleaning up. Good work there from Kieran Horn. Really good work. Was very lucky. Well, unlucky from the large one. I mean, Anish Kutsia is clear. I'm pretty sure it went off the head of Brand Krobler. But Kieran Horn very aware of the threat there. Now back to Hendricksa. And Hendricksa will launch this back downfield. Chamberlain and Mapimpi, what are they going to conjure? Last time Chamberlain looked to run. This time when he go to the boot. He's looking for options. He's going to go run himself. Real defense is there to make the tackle. Williams going to the right hand side to Thomas Dutoy. Who's stopped by Jakob Asaki and Darren Landsberg. Now Kern Bosch inside ball to Hiron Andrews. The gap was closed by Asnat and Clavicania. Good tackle from the tight head. Now to the Sharks tight head. Now Bosch. From Rensburg. It's a pass onto the ground there from a Pimpy. Who's wrapped up by Van der Merwe. Now Williams inside. To show us happening. Good chop tackle there by Jakob Asaki. Good stuff to see. Now Kern Bosch popping up to Brand Krobler. Not too many options. Gets out to the back door to Andrews. Looking to power the pass. Goes back to Krobler. Goes to Bosch. To Lekanya Arm. Now there's a bit of a main overlap. Kieran Horn eventually bringing down Lekanya Arm. Sharks up towards 22. Grant Williams goes on the inside to Kern Bosch. Kern Bosch long pass out to Sardi. Go himself. Ball's popped out. Advantage. I think it's a knock-on advantage. Okay, knock-on advantage. Not too bad, not too bad. Good scramble defense there, lads. Hang on. Just hang on to half time here, lads. Take it deep. Let's take it deep. North Knock getting a bit of treatment, I think, or just a couple of discussions. I think it's just a couple of messages being relayed to him. We will resume with a Lions scrum. Sorry, a Shark scrum, rather. Just outside the 22, middle of the park. They'll have both the left and the right to work with. Okay, Dan Eustace is going to have an HIA, I think. Or he could just be tactically brought off. He was having an absolute mess. So it wouldn't surprise me if they also just said. So Kieran van Vuren will make his way to the park. He's going to go straight down the tunnel as Dan Jooste. So will be for an HIA. So here comes Kieran van Vuren. I like Kieran van Vuren. I think the Lions, I've been calling the Lions to go after him for a while. Seems to have found out moved up picking ahead of Fez and Barter. So very much second choice at the Sharks. After Bongi Imbanambi. Or Bungles. Right, last 5 minutes, lads. Let's just hold firm. Hold firm, get to half time, have some oranges, and we move in the second half. We move. How about like a scrum penalty? That would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm all for a scrum penalty. Pretty solid scrum there. Toronto's going to have to use this. Goes on this left-hand side. Got Williams flat pass to Kanya and Jordan Hendrickson. That is a brilliant piece of defending. Absolutely brilliant. Marshall Lekanya towards the touchline and then literally just ran with Lekanya as well as a Pimpy out. That is a brilliant piece of defending from the Lions to that fly half. Get in the outs. He says, right, cool. Shepherds him towards the side. Then says, bang. Here we go. Tries to give it to a Pimpy. Runs both of them into touch. That's really well played by the Lions scrum. Fly half. We know he's a good defender. And just showing his class and his pedigree once again from a defensive point of view. And I think Hendrickson had a bit of a kick up the arse when Johnny Lombard arrived. But no, I think the competition will be good for them, actually. I think they're pushing each other nicely. And I think that hopefully they'll both benefit from each other sort of keeping them wide. It's a good take from Ruan Fenter, who was looking to go on the charge, but the pass wasn't a brilliant one to him. Now Hendrickson with the clearance. And that's right towards the halfway. That's perfect clearance as well. Really good couple of minutes there from Jordan Hendrickson. Right towards the touchline. Thank you very much. Go and park in the Sharks half, hopefully, for the last 3 minutes. Get to half time, and then we move, boys. We move. As I said, just stay in the fight. Just stay in the fight. The question is, what's my halftime beverage, people? Like, are we thinking a beer? Do I stay on the H2O? Just a young Coke? Not sure I'm ready to go on a brandy and Coke at the moment. It's flipping 5:45. But I suppose it's the festive season. So the question is, are we bringing out the lagers? If I bring out the lagers for the second half, am I drinking alone? This is the question. A bit of a messy line. Sharks back inside their own half. Notche up to Hendrickson. Yeah, are we breaking out the lagers, sticking on the coolie drinks, or are we on the H2O and just doing that? All about that health. Van Rensburg is running over everyone. Could someone tackle him? Probably. I don't know how he's managed to hold that on. The Kanya arm popping up to Johnny Skakne. Now, Kieran van Vuren. First carry of the day. Grant Williams goes to the left to Curran Bosch. Curran Bosch has got 2 props next to him. Good pass from Thomas Toy. Bit of traffic there for Buddha Chamberlain. Eventually getting to the Kanya. Not too many options. The Kanya runs into Jordan Hendrickson. Eventually brought down by Manuel Chatuka. Flat to Thomas Toy, first receiver. Now, Kieran van Vuren, that's going to be forward. Thank you, it is forward. Well, I'll tell you what, you don't want to be a Sharks hooker at the moment because they're not having a good time out there. I mean, we saw 2 handling errors from Kieran van Vuren and from Dan Jooste. He's then been replaced by Kieran van Vuren. He's come on and had 2 handling errors. So, yeah. What? $15 black. We got a penalty on the 15. He's got a penalty on the 15. We've got a penalty. Who's got a penalty? Tanner, you got a neck roll. Is it a Lions penalty? Hey, we got a penalty. Woo! Now, not only will hopefully we won't see any points, now we can get into Sharks territory. Imagine we score a try. We can go to half-time level. Take that to 91% win predicted for the Sharks. Put down your pipe and smoke it. Coming and ruling us off. Right, Jordan, get us nice and close there, chap. Oh, that is a beautiful kick. Right up against the touchline. And he's hammered into the 22. Now we've got to maul it over. He's then going to split the poles. We're going to walk in at half time. 14 points to 12. We might have to then get the lagers. You know, are we onto the lagers, people? You guys haven't answered the question. Are we on the lagers? Is anybody joining me on the lagers? Are we Decembering it? Right, 10 seconds left. Last move of the half. They go over the top, and the ball bounces. That is dreadful. I don't know what the plan was. I don't know what we were trying to do. But that was dreadful. And they're going to kick it out. You know what? 12 points to 7 half time. That's frustrating to let that last opportunity go without even really giving it a chance. But I'll take it. I'll take it, to be honest, because we had a really lackadaisical first sort of 10 to 15 minutes. Thankfully, a bit of a gift to Edel van der Merwe, and the Lions very much doing a lot of defending there. But to go in half time with 5 points, I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too bad, actually. So yeah, you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. We'll be back a bit. I'm gonna go fetch a drink of choice. I know it's gonna be lagers. It seems to be like I'm gonna be drinking by myself if I do that, and I don't want to drink by myself. Who wants to drink by themselves? But let's go see. We'll see you guys in a bit. Go get your drink, stuff like that, and yeah, let's hope for another exciting second half. Come on, the Lions. Let's see if we can get a dub. I want a dub. And we are back. Greetings, good people. And here we go. Second half. Can the Lions? Can we get the job done? Can we do it? Can we hold out, get to the end, run in a couple of tries late, seize victory from the jaws of defeat, or could we manage to just have a very comfortable half and run away with it? You never know. But Sharks were definitely the better side. There's no doubting that in the first half. Had more territory, had better opportunities. Much more ball in hand and stuff like that. But yeah, the Lions have hung on. I think that's the main thing. Is you are trying to take this game as deep as possible. You know, this could be anyone's game come, 70, 75 minutes. Hang in there, keep yourself within touching distance, and every now and again, the bounce of the right ball is a strange thing. So, a couple of opportunities like that mistake from Lavaskakna, you bounce on that, you grab that quickly, and off you go. I didn't ask for you guys' permission, but I did. I asked if anyone was going to join me, but I don't actually. I decided I'm the master of my own life. If I want to have a beer, I'm going to have a beer. I don't actually need anybody's permission. So tis the season to be jolly. We've got you can't really it's cast a malt. I mean, that's cheers to the green screening for taking it out. But cheers to you people. Cheers to the festive season. Christmas in a couple of days. Let's see if Lions will give me an early Christmas present. Run over somebody. Yeah, send him down. Get the offload away. Oh, the pickup from JP Smith and the offload. Oh, I tell you not. You know what? He's doubles as Santa Claus as JP Smith, but geez, can that man hold a rugby ball? Now Hendricks up, hacks that ball ahead. I love that though. Cheers, people. Now Buthelezi running up at speed. Good hit on him as well. Looking to try and hold him up. JP say Mercock secretly practicing his WWE career and a knock on as well from the Lions. Things you'll have to see or is holding on one of the two. Either way, turnover ball. How's Manasha? I hope you're well. Welcome everybody. I'm trying to get a golf tee out of my pocket, which is like sticking into me. Where is this damn thing? I found it. But yes, I'm gonna have a lager. Is anybody joining me in the beers? I'm literally drinking by myself. Surely somebody out there's having a beer with me. It's Christmas. It's the festive season. We gotta move here. Morris Lowe is about to receive a bit of treatment, but yeah, I think it was holding up was the held up was the call. Good work there for Morris Lowe around North Knuckle. Yeah, appears that I'm drinking by myself. Oh well. What can you do? What can you do? Got another game after this. It's a Friday night, people. It's a Friday night. It's December. It's Christmas in 2 days' time. There's two South African local derbies. I mean, if that's not an excuse to have a beer or two, I actually don't know what is. I would actually have to question a lot of things if that's not a good reason to have a couple of beers. I'm going to end the poll, which said 70% of people are backing the Sharks to win after 132 votes. It was a 91% win predictor at 30 minutes for the Sharks. So apparently they are expected. Oh, come on. It's a penalty to the Sharks at scrum time. JP Smith, feet disappearing underneath behind him. So Carly Sardi with the first penalty of the day at the scrums. A bit annoying. Could have been scrumming for us, but no, he was too good and went decided to get onto the coast. Well, how's the E. coli treating you, Carlu? Got none of that up here. Right, so taking the points here, Sharks. You cowards. You cowards. So Kern Bosch is pretty much bang in front. I don't think he'll have too much of an issue with this one. Yeah, no issues there for Kern Bar. Sharks get the first points of the second half. JHB said, look at the Sharks fixtures. It seems like a must win for them if they want to go to the quarters. 70% Lions. While calling them a coward, support the sport and love for all teams. Ah, bugger that. I'm not supporting them. They play against my boys. Be man enough to go after us. Go kick to the corner because I know I back ourselves to be able to defend it. That's why. So, I definitely support the sport, but I'm not supporting the Sharks. Now, bugger them. Now, is PJ Boyd going to come back on? I mean, that Oaks nose looks like a flippin'. It looks like a Russian sausage. It's just, there's no shape to it. It's just like there. Poor lad. Right, scrum here. And it says, I don't even know rugby. I just had the Sharks to win to keep my 12-day parlay. Fair enough. Happy says, hoping to get a bit more possession in the second half. I think we, the Lions, have forgotten what the ball looks like. 100%. We got an opportunity and a penalty here. Decision time. I think you take the 3 here, Reynard. Yeah, penalty at the scrum time. That's what we like to see. Things you love to see. It's against Thomas Toy. So Asnat and Clavicania doing the job there. And they're going to go have a shot at goal here, I'm sure. Yeah, we will have a shot at goal. Try and reduce that to dips it back to 5 points. Get ourselves back within striking distance. So Hendricks is getting his kicking tee. And, yep, straightened it a little bit there. So straight over the middle. It's all good from Jordan Anderson. Back to a 5-point game. 15 points to 10 early in the second half. Good stuff. Good stuff, lads. So I was saying I have a vodka and juice. Cheers to you. Hope Lions wake up. Well, here we go. See, Sarwell's joining me. I'm vodka and juice is probably a little bit aggressive for me right now. Maybe we'll move on to a brandy or something later. But love to see it. Love to see it. Albert saying Lions at the better 10. Lions all the way. Go Lions. Sis Spidermick. Right, get a take there from Ron Fenter in the number 8 jersey today. Need to see a bit more of him in the second half. It's a really good leg drive for him, and then you get that ball down. And will be turned over. Ah, it's annoying. It's really, really annoying. You can't make a mistake like that off the kickoff there, chaps. Need a bit of support. Need to get that ball down quickly. Do, 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 do. Right, all of a sudden, a scrum for the Sharks inside 22, the Lions. Now what? Another bloody injury. Amy, they're slowing things down because they're under pressure. I'm telling you. I mean, yeah, I know they're leading, but Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Right, come on, let's get this going. Let's get this going. I've got some drinking to do. I might even go do a bit of drinking later. So let's get going here, people. It's Christmas, and I don't have time to watch breaks. I'm here to watch rugby. I'm here to play golf. I'm here to drink a couple of beers. Done the golf. Played badly. Got the rugby on. The beers are here. Now no more breaks. I want non-stop action until 9 o'clock. Okay? I want aggressive, non-stop rugby. This game needs to be finished up, finishing claw by 7. Okay? That's the order of the day. You've got 45 minutes. Wax this game. Williams is on the right-hand side. Darren Landsberg. Oh, but he throws it back towards Werner Kark. I think he looked at Darren Landsberg and thought, no, thank you. But Alberts makes the hit, but doesn't complete the tackle. That's not Klabakanya completes that. He's got to do a lot of work, actually, as in Klabakanya. Emmanuel Stuka, bring him down. Sharks on the front foot. Godwin is popping up to Kieran from Fury, and he's running to Amy Barrett-Turon. Amy, there was no hands involved in there, by the way. There was no tuck, nothing. There was definitely a shoulder charge from Amy Barrett-Turon. She's a former player. If I was them, I would investigate that. Looked like foul play from the referee. Dropped the shoulder there, but she's awarded. She decided not to award a penalty against herself. Fair enough. Yakulas moved on. Says, "Come on, Lions. How's it, Chris? Hope you're well. We're on fan this class. Bright future ahead for her. Lions defense on the try line. Awesome so far. Spice, I'm a little bit crocky. Too much line read last night. Come on, line. That's what I like to hear. K December, boys. K December." Right, Sharks going to the running wall, which the Lions have defended very well this game so far. Looks like they're defending it well again. And just when they thought they were going to get a few yards, they decided to just shove Asenat and Klabakanya and all like 140 kgs of him. Absolute unit of a man. They go straight to Lakanya and the Magician. Short ball to Johan Rans from Rensburg. Morris Lowe aware to the threat. Good counter ruck coming as well. The ball comes across and turnover ball. Go Jordan! Go Jordan! Oh, to get the hit from the Humber. The chase is on. The Pimpy will win the match. And the Humber, the Pimpy gets away from him, and he gets away from Yonko, who's done very little. Now the Pimpy's off. Brought down by Manuel Stuka. Oh, he's lost the ball forward. Amy, thank you. Must admit, I haven't been particularly impressed by Reina Yonko so far in this game, but very good turnover there. And Morris Lowe is getting through a lot of work. Bang, up he goes. Jakob Asaki gets straight back up to his feet. Counteract, pops the ball off the ground, up to Jordan Hendrickson. You just can't get away from Sikamboze Noche. The ball doesn't quite find its way to Nahamba, so he just starts to kick ahead, which unfortunately allows my Pimp. He's always going to have the wheels, and Nahamba needs to go low here, unfortunately. Goes too high in the tackle and gets shoved off. Rand Jonker then goes also too high and gets inside. All of a sudden, Pimpy steals an extra 10 meters, which he shouldn't have been allowed to do. Should have really parked on the side of 22, but, that's nitpicking, I suppose. Right, big scrum, yeah, lads. Big scrum, yeah, lads. Grab a penalty, kick to the corner. You go and get a penalty. You slot it. Big, huge scrum. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, Carlu. You know what? The grass might be greener over there because you get more rain, but guess what? Guess what? We're still operating here. You see, Julian Redding has what? I mean, that man just produces prop after prop after prop after prop. I mean, he just, it doesn't matter what props we're throwing into the Lions. They're so potent. They are so potent. Cheers to you, Julian. It's as if he's just like embodied himself into these players. Right, big kick now. We're going for the poles. Parler 2, as Abby Bruce says. Yeah, let's go, Jordan. He's 2 from 2 so far. If he nails this, not the easiest of kicks, but he's a good goal kicker as Jordan Hendrickson. So let's nail this. Let's get within 2, recycle, go again. Where's that win predictor now? Come back. It's going to slide to the left. Ah, it's annoying. That's annoying. We're not going to have too many opportunities. Let's go take them. Morris low under the restart there. Henderson, not too many options. Long flat pass out straight to Hugh and Horn. Was on the double last week. Up to the enemy line now. Inside ball to Ruan Fenter. Ruan Fenter making a few yards. Good carry from him. Number back to Hendrickson. He puts it high in the air. Hasn't gone particularly far. It's going to be very contestable. Edel van der Merwe goes up and the ball does fall back towards the Lions. Oh no, it's actually the Shark side, but it's a loose pass out. And will fall to, I think it should be a Lions throw in. Lions line out, surely. Yeah, Lions line out on the Sharks 10-meter line. I think a bit of, shit. This sucks. Well, yes, you guessed it. CM Imtanda Khaleesi has come to the park. Yeah, well, you know what, CM? You might be one of the best players in the world, but you're playing against the Lions now. This is not a Mickey Mouse side like the All Blacks. Right, so Khaleesi replaces Labuschagne. Come on, Sia. I need like 2009 or 2021 like Sharks here, where like you were like decent, but nothing's that great. You know, I don't need to see the Sia Khaleesi we see in the box shirt. I don't need that. Mansfield's Red Bull. Even looks like there's a bit of a Black Panther vibe going in there. A couple other subs being ready. Looks like Jaden Hendrickson will be with us quickly. Or shortly, rather. Quickly. I mean, my language, my English is failing me. And Dylan Blatter as well. Looking like he will be coming on. So Hendrickson brothers will be competing against each other once again. Good take there from Emmanuel Stuka. The ball's come loose though. And turn of a ball. Thomas Toy brought down by Jordan Hendrickson. Guys, can we just sort the line outside? It's such a rookie error. Turn Watchalong out to Lekanya Now Lekanya looking for options. Decides to go to the boot. Well read by Stuka, who's absolutely everywhere. Verdecock doing a lot of good work at the breakdown though. The Lions have retained it. Good work. They're good counter-rack after the counter-rack. Good counter-rack. Ruan Fenter gets to the ground. Slow ball this from the Humber. You think you'll go to the boot here. Goes back towards Andres Kutsia. Kutsia boosts us into the 22. With the Chamberlain underneath it, goes to Cohen Bosch. Cohen Bosch leaves 22, brings out that old-fashioned torpedo. Sort of squirts onto the ground towards Andrew Skutsia, who I reckon will probably return that favour. No, he opts for the traditional punt, which has been charged down. Forced straight around Jans van Rensburg. This is Trouble City here. This is going to be a try. Grant Williams. Andrew Skutsia, you bloody moron! He always does it. He kicks it so low. That's the second time it's been charged down. And we've been growing into this game. We've been getting there. And all of a sudden, the ball gets charged down. It's falls straight into the hands of Jans van Rensburg. Grant Williams is there like a flash. Inside, outside, over the Sharks go. That is so frustrating. We're hanging on so well. Been growing into the game. Getting a bit of possession. And you throw around that because he kicks it so low. It happens all the time. It's so frustrating. Just kick the damn thing. It's fantastic work by Buddha Chamberlain. But stop stealing so many yards, dude. You had somebody coming towards you. I mean, that's so... It's an unforced error. It's an unforced error. That's the main thing. It's an unforced error. And I hate unforced errors. I mean, Grant Williams, you put him in that position. This man is lightning. He's never going to miss a try out from that distance. Well, welcome, Peter Bukes, to the Fair Sports Members Club. Ladies and member there. Welcome. Good to have you. Craig saying, go Sharks, go the most prestigious rugby brand in the world. Okay, whoa, relax. Oh, my dog's barking at something. I mean, it's all falling apart over here. Go and drink. Wash, I need you to miss this. And he's absolutely nailed it. Right, back to a 12-point margin. Come on, lads. Let's get back into this game here. Let's keep the ball a bit. Right, but that was his last involvement. So Carly Sardi's off, Daniel Blulo's on, as well as Jaden Hendricks are on. And I think it was taken there by Coban Cobbler by the 20, just outside the 22. Peter Jans van Vuuren's on as well. Jaden Hendricks' first involvement is a box kick, lifting it high in the air for Andrews Kutsia. He gets it horribly wrong, and it falls to Hiron Andrews. Kutsia, can you start waking up, please? Hendricks thought about the kick, then again to give it to Buddha Chamberlain, who does kick it ahead and straight into touch. That's a bit of a mistake from Buddha Chamberlain, who did just create the try. But I just could see, I'm gonna need you to wake up here and actually start playing some rugby. Because you've made two mistakes from the kicks, and now you've just fumbled that direct, and they're almost counterattacked once again. Thankfully, this drifting out almost looks a bit harsh, to be fair. But also, coaching staff, if Andrews Kutsia continues to struggle, we've got options on the bench. You bring on Johnny Lombard at fullback, or you bring on Stian Pienaar on the wing, and you drop Kieran Horn to fullback. It's pretty simple. We've got options here, people. It's a good-looking more set there from the Lions. Blue's got to get out there. So does Hiron Andrews. It's been brought down. Not sure how legally it is. Ball is available, though. Amy, they've got to release the... half of them from the side. Andre Warner. Why is Andre Warner even in the bloody squad? Where is Morte Vandenberg? Because he literally played for that. He didn't even make the sides recently. And we don't know if he's injured because the Lions don't know what an injury update is. Stian Pienaar being readied as well. Let's see what he does. Right, thank you. I'm just going to see it goes off. Stian Pienaar goes on. He'll go to the wing, and Kieran Horn will go to full back. All for that change. I did call it. Right, we're going to have a scrum here just inside Lions territory on the left-hand side. Sharks with the full width of the left-hand side to work with. So a very good attacking opportunity this for them. Bosh to Lakanya. And Lakanya caught on the possession. There's a knock-on from him. So, a mistake there, and it'll be a Lion scrum this time. Now, Reniel Hugo on for Hiron Andrews. A couple of changes all around the park, yeah. Ben Tapawai on as well. I imagine this will be for Lakanya given the fact that he is still coming back from fitness. Yep, it is Lakanya Yeah, it's good to see from Lakanya came off the bench last week, got 60 minutes now. Hopefully, I'll just continue to give him minutes without having to, go the full distance too many times. Nice solid scrum there. Warner goes to Kieran Horner, first receiver, who dabs that left boot of his. Oh, this could be a 50-22. That is a 50-22, surely. Kieran Horn. That's more like it. And that's so easy. That's so easy. It's literally, and we're going to throw on the big boys. Steve Tole and Ruan Smith coming on. That's brilliant from Kieran Horn. Off the back of that scrum, just chips it over the top, perfectly weighted in behind the Sharks defense. One bounce on the 22. We'll take the line out. Let's get back into this game here, lads. Asnat and Tlabekanya. I'm enjoying him. I think we've got a player there, I tell you. For someone his size, he gets to do a lot of work. I'm going to go check the stats now. I reckon he completed at least about 10 tackles. He was everywhere from the defense point of view. And now we've got Steve Tole on, who is very underrated. Let's go and find a young Maul try here, lads. Let's get back into this game. Let's keep ourselves in touching distance, because remember, we've got to... It's not very well set, but I think we've got an advantage, by the way. Yeah, we do have an advantage. Let's try and get this ball out, Warner. No, we take the penalties. Let's go. We go again. We go again. Red, red wine. Dee da 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 da. So try and have a look at the stats, and we've got Lions versus Dragons under the URC and Ultimate Rugby. So that's interesting. Let me see if I can go to the Lions team. I want to check the stats here. I want to check the statistics. Nope, we're not allowed to check the stats. You go straight up, straight back down. Good win there. Big kind of shot from the Sharks. Ball is down. Ball is available though. Hey, you can't do that. Tuka pops it up to Hendrickson. Hendrickson needs to find a bit of support. Very lateral this from Hendrickson. Needs to straighten. Wrapped up by Ben Tapawai and Sia Khaleesi. Back to rolls behind the 22. Now Ruan Smith puts his head down. The Traveller. Been around the block as Ruan Smith. Had a lot of rugby against Super Rugby. Now Ruan Fenter. With support from Darren Landsberg. Need somebody to just get over the advantage line. That someone is going to be, well, they're hoping to be Steve Tole, who's met well in the tackle. Now Warner. Pretty answer from Furin. This is good defense from the Sharks, it must be said. Lions getting no gain line advantage whatsoever. And they've lost the ball. Idiots! Now comes the counter attack. Ron Jans van Rensburg, who's looked really sharp all day. Gets up to the 10-meter line. Now Hugo is driven back in the tackle. That's a very good tackle there. I think it's Steve Tole. No, Henderson back to Kern Bosch. Kern Bosch, long pass out to Sia Khaleesi, finds himself down the side. Oh, did you not just throw a bit of a goose step there? Sia Khaleesi's just running away. Now Ben Tapawai inside to Hendrickson. Jordan, his brother, has brought him down. Back to Tapawai. Well, brilliant scramble defense. And the ball's got forward. Now cut. Oh, that's a huge hit on Kieran Horn. Well, turnover ball. Hendrickson was the difference for the ball going forward. The Lions all the way back inside their own 22. Going to have to build from deep. No advantage. We'll go back for the scrum. This is frustrating. I don't know how they didn't score that. I thought by all money they were scoring. I can't believe. Did we just see Sia Khaleesi throw out a goose step? Come on, Sia. You gotta respect us, dude. Nah, you can't be goose stepping here. No. Tell me about your goose steps. Get out of here. Not happy. Not happy about this, by the way. So I'll let you guys know I'm not happy. Ron Fenter replaced by Jaco Creel. That's a nice impact player to me. Yeah, you want to see pace? Yes, yeah. We just brought our own. Solid scrum there once again from the Lions. And Chituko's now moved back to the 8 position. Spins away. Eventually gets the pass out to Hendrickson. Hendrickson's caught in the ball from Bosch. Is working hard to get away from him. He's eventually brought down. Warner's going to need a bit of support here. Pieter Jansen van Vuren. Opening up, first of all, a bit of an angle for Andrew Warner. He'll be able to find up a couple of blockers. Now Warner needs to find touch. Won't. Does find touch. I was about to say, oh, Warner, we're going to have issues. You didn't find touch there, chap. Ah, dear. Good line win there from Cabran Cobbler. Sharks once again going to the maul. They haven't had much success from there. Lions have defended it pretty well so far today. Inching forward, but not really getting much to do. And Jen Henson will use it. Goes to Ben Tapawai. He goes short. And Jonker was so intent on trying to tackle him, he actually missed out on the ball. Watch the ball, not the player yet, chap. Now Blele. 14 minutes to go. This game is kind of sort of just teetering out a little bit at the moment. Getting a bit away from the Lions. Jaden Henderson going to the boot. It's too far though, so Steven Pino has made a bit of a mess of it, but Kieran Horn is there to clean up. No advantage for what? Penalty advantage. Come on. $13 to tackle out the ball. Cheers, Reynolds. Yeah, listen, not been impressed. Can you get Henke van Beek? Where's Tom last year? Let's get him back on loan. Make it a full time. Right, Kern Bosch leaves the park. He'll be replaced by Lionel Kinnear. Chaps, if we're going to have anything out of this, we got to score next year, lads. We got to score next. Well, out of it. It's 12 points. It's not out of it. We've got to score next. And it could be 50 points out of it, to be fair. Which, takes the win. Right, 15-point game. Right, chap, we need another Christmas present. We're gonna have to score quickly here. Alright, 15-point is the lead. Restart goes towards the right-hand side. Stian Pino's there to try and put pressure, boost the good legs. He's hammered in the tackle by quite a few players. Ball is available there for Jaden Hendrickson. Come on, chaps. Get a try back here. Get ourselves within 7. Get that bonus point. Kieran Horn after this. Bounces. Kieran Horn does pick it up, though. Good work there from him. He's got another good game, actually, as Kieran Horn. Warner goes to Pilians from Furen. I think he's just a bit lightweight, to be honest. He just never really seems to make much progress with ball in hand. Warner going to Hendrickson. Hendrickson, not too many options there. Goes to the boot. Well read there from Chamberlain. He puts it up. It's a big tackle on Lionel Kinnear. I don't know how he managed to hold on to that. Good job from him. Hendrickson pops it up to Will Chamberlain. He's carved the Lions defense in half. He's got support there. Hendrickson makes the tackle. Ball and all tackle. Good tackle there from Hendrickson. Ball come loose as well to Ryan Jans van Rensburg. Advantage as well. Not entirely sure what for. Buthelezi, one brought down just short. And that's another butcher try from a penalty. We'll go back for a penalty. I'm not entirely sure what it's for. I'd like to go and check. So many. I mean, it's the Sharks have played well, but how many times have we gifted them opportunities with just really poor defensive lines, a couple of silly mistakes? But how often have we seen the Sharks counterattack really hit us hard? Like there's nobody there. I mean, it's good scramble defense. Jordan Hendricks attracts him the entire time, then says thank you. Ball and all tackle as well. It's good. Another good game from Jordan Hendricks this, by the way. What's the chat, yeah? They're going for the bonus point, yeah. I'd like to have seen the penalty for offside as the call. Ten minutes to go. They're going for the line. They're going for the bonus point, yeah, Sharks. Once again, the rolling more is not really working for the Sharks. Now I'll get a bit of a second shove. They're trying to peel from the side. As I say that, it's all of a sudden looking pretty good. They've gone back and now forward, and it looks like it's going to go over. Call the game. That's so frustrating. Hung in there the entire game. And a couple of just moments, literally temporary lapses of concentration. And we've defended them all really well the entire game, but I mean, you can't defend for 80 minutes. And this is also the problem. You defend for this time. I mean, let's go look at the defense and see how many you see. I mean, making double the amount of tackles. It wears you down. It wears you down. And all the Sharks times kept ball in hand, kept hammering it away. Lions' discipline's been really poor. And now all of a sudden the Sharks putting the pedal to the metal. Oh, we're gonna check. Could be a knock on here. Let's go have a look. Red wine. Beat us allowed. Come on. Right, so slide back is what they're saying. Right, so saying the Pepsi bootlegger slid back here before moving on to Kieran from Furen. So it does look like it's going to be disallowed. Come on! Penalty to the Lions. Woo! Let's go! We're moving, lads. We're moving. Come on. No bonus points against us, lads. Not that simple. Right, big clearance needed here. Johnny Lombard onto the park. Let's see what you can do, Johnny. Yeah, he doesn't find touch. I mean, you talk about driving a man to drink. You know, ever since I started pushing that, yeah, it's out. Well, thankfully they threw it up because you didn't find touch to Johnny Lombard. Not particularly impressive there, Johnny. I'm going to need better from you. I mean, that's a horrible pass from Jaden Hendricks. Pepsi Boot lazy catching it out. Right, this is a bit better from the Lions to take. We missed the line, but they can go forward ball. Now back to Johnny Lombard. To Stian Pienaar, and Hugo's come up with his line very quickly, might I add. And the ball's come loose. Amy, the ball's coming loose a lot, eh? I don't know what's going on in these breakdowns. Oh, hands. Warner, slow ball. Yeah, come on, Warner. He's going to move on you, lad. We've got 7 minutes to nice chipping over the top. Mario Slow's made the call. Oh, come on. I mean, the penalty count's getting a little bit outrageous here. Are they going to run in the try? I mean, the penalty count must be about 12-3. Time off. I don't know if they have a look at here. What's the issue? They're checking protocol. 9 seconds try. Now they've ordered it. Who knows what time's off? Our boy Steve Torres down. I mean, this just gets worse and worse. I don't know what they wanted to check here, to be honest. I would like to see the actual penalty. I mean, that's the one thing. We haven't seen any replay. I'm not saying it's not a penalty. I'm just saying we haven't seen any replays of any of the penalties. Red wine. What's going on here, chaps? Like, are we gonna restart? Are we not? Like, what's the chat? Steve's Torres left the park. I mean, that's ruined my Christmas. You're gonna give me worse bloody news around Christmas. It's not gone well here, lads. Not gone well. Back to the drawing board, chaps. We'll wait for a while. I think next time the Lions got a home game is a long time. We do go short, and the try scorer, Sia Khaleesi, takes it. Radon North Knuckle. Can you bring him down? Thank you. Appreciate your work. Hence to go into Radial Yuko. Wants to knock on. Balls come back to the Lions. Up. Warner. Oh, that's a horrible pass. I mean, Warner's come on. Hey, we had a knock-on advantage, Amy. How was that not advantage? How was it advantage over? We didn't even have a ruck or anything. Excuse me. Knock-on advantage. Literally, the second pass afterwards goes behind the man. They've intercepted it and scored. The second pass. How is that advantage over? Am I missing something here? I'm confused. She literally said knock-on advantage. The second pass after the turnover doesn't go to hand, and they score. How was that advantage over? We hadn't even moved forward. We'd gone backwards and made one pass. It's not 3 phases. I mean, it was literally knocked on. Chatuka grabbed it, made a pass to Warner, who missed his pass. How is that advantage over? We went backwards 10 meters and not to hand. That's a bit of a hack. Ah, dear. Oi, anyone remember? Go, boy. Go get your second. I don't know how he's got off that, but go forth. Oh, come on. That's so cynical. That's a yellow card. Yeah, bin him. Bin him. Nah, Jaden, don't come here with your nonsense. Bin him. Bin him, bin him, bin him, bin him, bin him. Don't argue, Jaden. I mean, he does this all the time. He makes very deliberate, cynical fouls, which is fine if you're going to do it. But then wear it, dude. Wear it. Don't try and act like you're within the laws. Get out of here. Away, away. Shoo. I mean, you're so offside there. Seven HIA. Which 7? Darren Lansbury's going for an HIA. You didn't know about it. That's an area. Of course, that's a yellow. It's a cynical foul. Ball over the top to Magnus Tuka. Pops it up to Johnny Lombard. He gives it to Reynard Jonker. Reynard, do something. That's not what I wanted you to do. Peter from Furin. Why do we use this guy? I mean, that's a better carry from him, but why do we use him as our primary ball carrier when he never makes meters? JP Smith with the hands. That's Ruan Smith with the hands. Pops it up to Ruan Fender, who's back on the park after Darren Landsberg's HIA. Now it'll find him over. In behind. Go, Red Hot! That's too far. Not been a very good second half, has it? I mean, we were 5 points behind at bloody at half time. Tough times, lads. Tough times never last. Tough times are lasting, chaps. Tough times are lasting. Anyway, we move. How about like a little young Christmas spec? Oh, go on! Go on! Oh, JP Smith with the worst come-off pass I've ever seen. McEwen Horn is there to clean up because Kewen Horn can do no wrong. Go, Kewen! Yeah, dude. Ah, come on, man. He's straight back into Warner. Somebody else going to scrum off. He's off his feet. Now he has to release. 10 seconds left. Go, Yaku! Kewen comes back inside. Go, Kewen! I tell you, this kid. Good, yeah. Hands. Oh, no, it's an intercept. Oh, you go back for the penalty advantage. Thank you. Yeah, nice try. Nice try. Bent up wide. Back to our penalty, Chad. We're the ones scoring last year. How about that last try counts? How about the last try wins? Anyone keen for that? A young last try wins. Keep this. I mean, you raise the stakes here. How much do you back yourself? I don't even know what this penalty's for. I've lost track of what's going on in this game, to be honest. It's all kind of fell apart here, lads and lasses. Oh shit! Now Randall Knock going off on a stretcher. My goodness, we're gonna be playing under 21s in the next game. These are under 21s. Shit. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. So he's crying with North Narkle, and I think that's a despair thing as opposed to a pain thing. I think he could be out for a while. Yeah, I think he knows he's out for a while. Over the top, inevitably, and it's been lost. Now, are they going to go the length to score a try? Last four, and that's be right. Full time, 37 points to 10. I'm a bit annoyed about that last try. I didn't feel it was penalty over. Not that 30-10 is much better. I think the biggest frustration for the Lions and what looks very ominous is two major injuries. T. Satoli, Red North Knuckle. That looks like them gone for a while, and the Lions are not blessed with depth, unfortunately. So, yeah, the Sharks played well. I don't think they had played well, unfortunately. I think the Lions were really, really poor in that second half. But yeah, Christmas. Going into Christmas, the Sharks will head up with a bonus point victory. They'll be taking on Bulls for New Year's Eve. The Lions have got a trip down to Cape Town on New Year's Eve, and they'll need to be a lot better than today if they are to get anything out of that game. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll see you guys in the next few minutes for Bulls versus other Stormers. Go get your beverages. I've got my beers right here. I'm sorted. I'm stocked. I'm ready to go. As Happy Bruce said, that's it. Let me go drink. Cheers, gents. We'll see you guys in about 10 minutes for some Stormers versus Bulls, where I'm less invested, so I'll probably do more drinking. Maybe we should do a drinking game. Christmas drinking game. Who's keen? I'm keen. We'll see you guys in a bit.